But it's important. It's important. It affects everyone, and when you think about 401k plans in particular, sometimes that can come back to bite you, and you don't really think about it.
Yeah, Jonathan, for people who are watching this on our YouTube
Yeah,
channel,
they're seeing the sulking going on.
they can see that I'm kind of giving the stare down here to Benny, the tax monster, with his beady eyes over there beside you. One of the biggest challenges that we have in retirement, so we talked about the secret to a happy retirement is having protected income, stable, consistent, predictable income that's protected.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what the market's doing, this income's coming to you no matter what.
Right.
In today's world, if you're not looking at the right types of annuities for that, then you're missing out. And a lot of people, unfortunately, have the wrong types of annuities, right? If you had for every 100 annuities that are out there, there might only be 5 that are the right type of annuities. The other 95 are not. But anyway, once you've stabilized your retirement, you've done the right planning. And this is why, I want you to call us and get your Retire Right report so you can make sure that you're doing the right planning for your retirement. Real quickly, if you haven't done that yet, if you're retired, nearing retirement, you need to pick up the phone right now and give us a call at 512-886-5850. Again, 512-886-5850. The reason you're calling is you want to get that Retire Right report. It's free.
Indeed.
It's free for the first 10 callers tonight, as long as you've saved at least $200,000 for retirement. And by this point, I'm sure we only have a few spots left. It's pretty typical.
Yeah.
Along comes April 15, and you're filling out your tax return. You're like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Here I'm retired. I thought I was supposed to pay less in tax.
That's right.
And based on what I'm seeing here, I might be paying the same or even more tax in retirement.
Yeah.
What in the world is going on here? And unfortunately, we see that happen a lot.
It's very common. Yep.
But let's think about why that is, right? First of all, you work for 30, 40 years, right? You're saving money for retirement. Over the years, you're getting raises maybe because of inflation.
Sure.
Maybe you've gotten promoted. Maybe you've changed jobs and gotten a raise. But either way, your income's gone up over the years, probably. And what has happened as your income has gone up, your lifestyle has kind of worked its way up the ladder as well.
Right.
You get used to a certain lifestyle. So when you go to retire, do you want to drastically change your lifestyle?
You don't want to go back 20 years, right?
No. No, the whole purpose is like our job. We want to help you make work optional, right? I want to help you make work optional. Well, what does that mean? It means you're working not because you have to work, it's because you want to work. And I want you to be able to say to your boss or to your company, you know what, I don't like how this is going, and work is optional for me now, so bye, I'm going to retire, quit, retire, whatever it is. And you have enough money and your money structured the right way where you can just turn on income and you're good, right? And you can maintain lifestyle. We had this happen the other day, right? We had a couple come in the office. They were retired, where work was optional for them.
Right.
And he says, Mike, I got an offer to go back to work.
Yeah.
And do I need to go back to work? I'm like, well, you don't. Affordability-wise, you got enough money. You don't need to go back to work. But look, if you enjoy it, if it sounds like it'd be fun, and they're going to throw more money at you than they probably should, then why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah,
What's the downside? And you know what? If you do it for a year, year and a half, or 2 years, and then that project's over, and hey, now I'm not working again. So the point is we want to help you make work optional, but part of that is maintaining lifestyle. That's what it's all about. How do you maintain lifestyle after you stop working? So most people, when they stop working, they want to maintain lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. If you want to maintain lifestyle, that's going to cost something.
Yes.
It's not free.
One of those things.
So if you want to maintain your lifestyle after retirement, guess what? Your income's probably going to have to be somewhat similar to what it was before retirement.
Yes.
Right?
That's what we see. Yep.
And the problem is when you go to retire, for a lot of people, a lot of things that we used to do on the tax return to reduce our taxable income, we're not doing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're not putting money in our 401k anymore.
Nope.
We're not, maybe our house is paid for or close enough to being paid for that,
Yeah,
hey, there's really no interest on that loan to write off anymore.
exactly.
Or, maybe we don't, our kids are gone, can't
Yeah.
write the kids off.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the things you used to write off on your taxes, you don't have anymore. Now it's just pure income. And you're like, and by the way, if some of your income's coming from your 401k plan or your IRA, that's just causing a domino cascading effect on the rest of your tax return, causing more taxes everywhere else. And it's very common. People are like, what the heck is going on here? Why am I spending more tax? Why am I giving the IRS more money now than when I was working?
Yeah. It's rough.
And as required distributions come out in your 70s and 80s, now you're forced to pull out more money than you're spending. Now you pay more tax. And it's just ridiculous, right?
On and on. Yes, yes.
So how do you make intelligent choices to keep your taxes, to reduce taxes over time? Because I'm telling you right now, if you save $500,000 in a 401k or an IRA, it is very realistic that you might find yourself giving the IRS $400,000, $450,000, $500,000 over time on that $500,000 IRA.
That's unbelievable.
It's like all of the IRA ends up going to the IRS and you're living off the earnings only. It's like,
yeah.
come on. And it's very common that with planning on that same $500,000 IRA, you may be able to save yourself maybe $200,000, $300,000 of taxes that you don't have to give the IRS legally.
Legally, yes.
That's what's on the table here. So if you don't have to give the IRS $200,000-$300,000 over your lifetime legally, that money doesn't vanish.
It's right.
Where does it go?
It stays right there in your pocket, right?
Yeah, instead of going to the IRS, it goes in your pocket. That means more financial security for you, right?
Yeah.
It means the ability to do more things for yourself and your family in retirement. Your retirement is just that much better. Every dollar that you save in taxes is like a free dollar rate of return on your money.
That's true. It's a good
Right?
return, yeah. Yeah, very good.
So how do you do it? How do you do it? Well, here's what you do. You just have to understand that there are certain tools out there, accounts that are tax-free. There are Roth IRAs, there are properly structured life insurance contracts, and really what you want to do to save, significant dollars, like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars are often on the table. To save that, it's all about having a strategy where you can strategically move, not all at once typically, but in bits and pieces, move money from taxable accounts like IRAs and 401ks to these tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs and life insurance. So if you're sitting there like, man, I'm retiring soon, I've already retired, taxes are on your mind, you need to call us. It's free. There's no obligation. There's no reason not to do this. Now, all it takes is a few minutes of your time, and it is after hours. So I want you to call us. Jonathan's going to give the number in a moment. You call us. They set up a time where you actually talk to Jonathan for a few minutes.
How about that?
And say, hey, Jonathan, this is my situation. Can you help me put together, would this Retire Right report be good for me? And he tells you, yeah, either it would or it wouldn't, and we help you out. Right?
That's right.
So why not? You have to save at least $200,000 and for retirement and be one of the first 10 callers. You want to call now. Jonathan, let's wrap us up with that number.
Reach out to us, 512-886-5850. Again, that number, 512-886-5850.
All right, folks, this is your last chance. Give us a call right now, 512-886-5850. And let's see if we can get that Retire Right report personalized in your hands. That's our show this week. Hope you have a great week. And Jonathan, you and I will see them all next week, right?
That's right.
All right, bye now.